Most tomato plants don't fail because of watering, they fail because they don't have support. Tomatoes are what's called a vining plant. And as they grow, they start producing fruit and they get heavy. So without support, they fall over, they'll sit on the ground, and that leads to disease, rot, and lower yields. Now there are two types of tomatoes, determinate and indeterminate. Indeterminate tomatoes will keep growing all season long, while determinate tomatoes have a set height. This year I'm growing 32 determinate plants, different varieties, but even though they stop at a certain height, they still need support. So instead of using expensive cages, I'm using fiberglass fence post stakes. I picked these up from Tractor Supply for about $2 each. Obviously they're way cheaper than a tomato cage, and essentially I place one stake next to each plant, and as the plant grows, I will tie it off and guide it upward. And this keeps the plant off the ground, improves airflow, and helps reduce disease pressure. Simple support, but it makes a big difference in how your tomatoes perform. So here I've got my stake. We've got our little tomato plants on the ground. I just put my stake right next to my little tomato, and I push my stake into the ground. That guy is set, and what will happen is as he grows, I'll just tie him to the stake so he has support. And then as it begins to fruit and you start having that heavy fruit, I can just go ahead and pick that off instead of the whole plant leaning or laying on the ground. Tomatoes are tricky sometimes, but it's easy if you know some simple tricks. And one of those ways is how to save money, specifically on, instead of the cages, use a stick, use a post, use something you have laying around the house.